How to work in the presentation. We're finally there. So when we selected our template, we can see this. All the templates for the slides are here. You can choose a specific slide and add it to the presentation. However, we will go add slides and then press add all slides, because later if some slide is not needed, we can just simply delete it. Another thing that I wanted to show you is that next to the templates, there are also layouts, and there are many types of layouts: simple slides, grids, charts and data, timelines and project plans, pricing, agenda, and you can also add these kind of slides. And when you choose the specific layout of the slide, it will add that one slide to your presentation. Also a very good option. So the thing about Pitch is why it's also so great is that everything you see on the slide, you can either move around, edit, make smaller, bigger, everything is edible. So let's start with text. We can see that for text, we have the options that we can change the text style from title, headline, subheadline, normal text, and small text. This is the font size, this is the font text color, the text alignment, bold, italic, and here are the magical 3 dots that gives us more options. Another column on the right side, design, opens and gives us more options what we can do with the text. For example, size and position, we can see that there's many options what we can do. And now I will explain you what do these buttons on the upside of the slide mean. So we have text, and basically it is the same thing that we can choose any text style, for example, title, and it will already appear and we can place it wherever we want in our slide. And of course we can edit it as well. Then we have the media, and why I also love Pitch is that we can upload our own media, but we can also use from Pitch's integration already made really nicely designed pictures, GIFs. Then we can add also shapes into the presentations, essentials, lines, buttons and labels, and process. Then we can also add stickers to freshen up our presentation and make it nicer. Then we can also import a chart from a CSV file from Google Sheets, Google Analytics. And then we also have the option to insert a 10x10 table into our presentation. It is also possible to embed a YouTube, Vimeo, or Loom or a link into the presentation, but it's possible with Pitch Pro version, and also add a recording to our slides. And now I will describe you what do these buttons on the right side do. So as you can see, this is the design button, and basically it is for each of the image, text, whatever you want to edit. You choose something and then you can design it. For example, a text, a photo. Then we have the animations, and animations are meant for slides. And what is interesting that we can also either choose animation for entering the slide and also exiting the slide. And also, if you have many objects in the slide, you can create an order. How do they appear on the slide? Next, we have comments. If you're working with a team on a presentation, it is necessary to add some comments for your teammates to see whether you want to change something or etc. Then we have the speaker notes option. You can add your speaker notes here for each slide and you will see them in the present mode. And then we have the set slide status option. This is a very good tool in order to keep the track of the workflow in the presentation. So for each slide you can press either it's a to-do, in progress, or done. So then again, working with your teammates, you can set, for example, that the status for the slide is in progress and there still needs to be some work made. And then we have the option to assign slides. For example, to keep the workflow of the presentation, you can assign your slides to your teammates so everyone knows who is working on which slide. Speak about the nice things, the pictures. All the other pictures are also edible. You can either replace them, shadow them, or crop them, and again, do a lot of other things to the pictures, either send them to the front or back, play with their opacity, their filters. But what is a good thing that you can use them as background. Of course, it's not the best example for a background picture, but still. And you can replace any picture with, again, the already made pictures inserted in pitch. For example, we will write in a lion. We can simply add that picture to the presentation by writing the keyword in. But again, of course, we can also insert media from here, writing the keyword in, and then we simply put the picture in any position of the slide we want. Regarding slides, we can edit the slide style here. We can change them. We can change the slide colors from solid to gradient, and also putting even start colors and stop colors for the slide colors, and also changing, editing, replacing, and detaching the background image. For example, if we detach the photo, it looks like this. And then, of course, again, we have the 3 magic dots, which gives us more options what we can do to the slide. And that would be it about slide options.